as like I've grown in my respect and my like understanding of like what children are capable of, I have learned to step back as an educator and not so much be like a facilitator and like, but just like kind of a collaborator with them. Like they are very capable, like children are very capable. You know, if we believe that and instill that in them, then we are able to step back and let them guide the learning much more, and even just guide the well-being of the classroom. Like, this is our classroom, we're responsible for it. I don't have to clean up. Like, we can clean this together. We can take care of this together. I think it's just been like stepping back and watching the child and realizing that they are capable and being able to like guide and model them more.
Yeah, less instructor.
Yeah, less instructor, more collaborator, I think.
Coming from a traditional background where documentation was just putting their work on the wall versus to here has definitely been a growing situation for me. But finally this year I found it's almost like a challenge where if I know it's an experience that they're into, like they're genuinely into it, how can I make this experience a visual for the kids post the actual experience that it is? So which is sometimes difficult and sometimes it's really easy because they give me a lot of material to work with. I love that challenge of, like one of them, they did the Scream. Yeah. We did Scream for Discovery and they were obsessed with why is he screaming? And I was like, well, I could tell that was genuinely their interest. That then my challenge was, well, how do I make this something on the wall, right, where any parents could see, teachers could see, they could even see. And so I just did their quotes. I just took all their quotes and it was cool because I haven't really seen that yet in someone's classroom. It just made sense that this was the art, this was the experience. We remade our own Scream. So I kind of, for documentation, it challenges me to keep the experience alive and as authentic as possible. Yeah. But it's been really fun. I really actually enjoy doing it.
I think that relationships are really everything when teaching. There's been several times this year where I've gotten frustrated with a child and then have taken a step back and like, remember we were at the beginning of the year, I've watched this kid grow so much, I've watched them overcome so much. But I think that if you are teaching and you don't have that strong relationship with anyone in your class and you're just shooting the information at them and like I was saying earlier, you're not down on the floor playing with them, you're not discovering their interests, you're not offering them new things, then you're not going to make any headway giving them curriculum because they're not going to want to learn from someone who doesn't love them and doesn't see them. So
I think it's important that I have a relationship with the kids and with them individually because then I know what they're interested in. I know how they learn, I know how they're different, and I know how I can talk to or relate to one child and maybe how that needs to change based on how I relate to another child. Also, I think by showing them that I respect them and I know them and I care about them, they're able to do that with each other and respect each other, and they know each other's interests and they know how, what somebody is sensitive to or why somebody would be sad or what to not say or to say to somebody. And they know, oh, I want to build. This friend is really good at building. Do you want to come build with me? And they'll call each other over to make something. And it is just kind of modeling good relationships and respect for each other. And then, they see how I treat my coworkers and the other teachers in the school, how we talk about what each other's working on and how we maybe collaborate between classrooms. They see that and then they're able to do that within our space as well. Yeah, my classroom environment reflects my image of the child, what I think about them as being capable and responsible. And I try to put materials and projects and activities in the classroom that they are interested in, that they're going to pull out and that they're going to want to explore. Something that they can do on their own that doesn't require me to come around and say, here's how you can use this or here's how you can use this. Just put it out there, see what they want to do with it. And it keeps them engaged, it keeps them interested and keeps them busy. And we also put up all of our artwork and project work around our classroom. And then having something like that, it's an academic resource, so they can look at their calendar that they made or look at their chart that they made or their graph and or their word wall and use it to help them do something academic. but it also shows that this is their classroom, not my classroom. So if there's something we need, I can say, well, let's build it, let's make it. We need this chart, we need this list of spelling words, let's write them, let's build them together. And it gives them ownership in the space, and it gives them, like I said, something to pull back on academically, something to use as a resource.